Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Munchie B Talks Politics. Yes, Veronica, thank you so much for being here tonight. Welcome to Veronica. May I forgot for the bell tonight. Ricardo, me I forgot for the bell tonight. Mr. My love, Kerensia, send me for the bell tonight. Sister Kerensia, send me for the bell tonight. Labor rights, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know how every week me sick, but why me I tell you? A while ago me fall asleep. Good, guys. I don't tell me when me reach half an hour. We not stay long tonight. Me not feel well at all. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all the labor rights. Thank you so much for joining me. Please click on the like button, everybody. Rock and continue. Rock and coming, guys. I forgot for the bell tonight because of Sister Kerensia. And I hope you not cut the tape and have the tape and run on social media. Because of the tape they told, boy, I tell you, say, one Kerensia Morrison people. One Kerensia Morrison in Cadian. Jesus, Jesus. One Kerensia Morrison in the Jamaica Labour Party. Boy, sister, you make me proud today. You make people like me feel proud to them. You tell them, Jesus, guys, I'm going to share the live there. We're going to share the live and make we come, make we get to start there. Please and thank you very much. I can't even see. I can't see nothing, guys. My eyes them not work at all. One Kerensia Acadian, one Kerensia Morrison. If with Mr. Man, I don't want to start the program like this, But you see, if we have 3 more Kerensia in the Parliament a week time, punch, we depend good. We depend good in a business. Jesus. What are we, sister, make we proud today? What are we, sister, make we proud today? What are we, sisters? Me say, what are we, sisters? Sit down pan their neck today in a Parliament. Oh, Jesus, keep me near the cross, near the precious fountain. What are we, sister, sit on pan neck today? Oh, Jesus. Me man up, guys. Me man up, people. We don't expect the parliamentarians, them, to act and to procure themselves like us over here. We ball out and make be nice and cuss. We don't expect that, Lance. But we expect our members of parliament to stop, turn the other cheek. We expect our member of parliament to stop, say, oh, put on the party and unite and let's be the bigger person and country. And we don't like it, Samuel. We don't like it. We like when the PNP put on thump, we put on back thump and defend ourselves. That is what we like to see. And obviously today, the People's National Party came to the parliament with an agenda. The PNP came to the parliament today with an agenda. Because me tell you from last night, the PNP don't business about gender violence. The PNP don't care about gender violence. Because when a little girl got murdered in Mark Jefferson Golden constituency, there was no protest. There was no outcry. There was no statement from Mark Golden. When last month, when a little girl in Angela Brownberg got killed with a piece of iron, when they claim to say a madman do it, nothing from Angela Brownberg, no protest, nothing. So the PNP time come, don't really care about gender violence. The PNP came to the parliament today with an agenda. And time come, if I one thing Munchie B do, Munchie B hate to see when the PNP playing politics, and the Jamaica Labour Party turning the other cheek and say, oh, we're going to be the bigger person, and we have to put the country first. And when the government does that, you have media houses like The Gleaner, RJR Media, run with it and talk about what the PNP say and what the PNP do, and then we just look stupid. So while I do agree, labor rights and friends, that they can't conduct themselves like we over here, so Erica. We don't expect them to go down to the gutter like we. We're not asked for that. We are not idiot. We must defend ourselves. So today, of course, after our conversation last night, and we say, all right, labor right, since Peter Phillips' last presentation, we're going to give him grace and we're going to listen to him, and we're not going to take him serious. Of course, Peter Phillips come to Parliament with his foolishness and his speech never ready, and his speech filled with misinformation and false narrative and half-truths. Even though I don't hear me say, I'm going to give Peter Phillips some grace. And guys, what are we Peter Phillips fatty? How he fat so? I don't know if the chemotherapy make him fat so. Peter Phillips could never hold in a bench today. I don't really want to chastise him because I'm going to be my grandfather. I know say him have cancer. He's in remission. So I don't really want to talk, but he really fat, me I tell you. When we see Peter Phillips today, nice suit time come, me I say, oh my God, Peter Phillips now miss no meal. Prosperity really show up on Peter Phillips. The man big, the man not even have no neck. The man not even have no neck. You can't, and it's because he head small. He look like mud man. This is what we are pitney. And we used to make Dolly Dolly out of mud, out of red dirt. We make the body fat, and you just make the rolling. And that's how Peter Phillips look. He fluffy man. He fluffy bad. He me don't know he fluffy. Peter Phillips never look good today at all. He never look good today. Peter Phillips, you need to lose some weight. You need some. You look unhealthy. You look too stuffy. You look like your heart can't stop any minute. While Peter Phillips are giving presentation, every minute he have to stop to catch breath. You're too fat. A long time. He extra big kid, and you don't see him today. Him extra big. He was extra big today. But as me say, I already mentally prepared to give him grace. Since all the foolishness them when come to Parliament, well, of course me shame. But me give him grace because I know that Peter Phillips not so sensible. So, and after Peter Phillips finished his presentation, of course, me never see Prime Minister go greet him. Maybe the Prime Minister greet him and me never see. Because at the time when Peter Phillips' presentation in go on, because me that talk so much nonsense, me dey mute my TV. So me never look. So the Prime Minister go greet him, guys. Me know say Ed Bartlett go. Me know say Juliet Cuthbert go. Me know say Big Rob went. Me know say some other people, we don't know the Prime Minister, but I don't want to tell a lie, I don't see the Prime Minister. But I love the fact that we send him off. I make Mark Gold insist say the Jamaica Labour parties for country, and we know when for act decent, unlike big sour Mark Gold in with dog piss pan. So I don't know if the Prime Minister go greet him. But we know say couple persons from the party went and sent him off on a merry way. Now, as it relates to Darrell Vaz presentation, it's because Darrell Vaz is always in communicating with the country and communicating with the people. I don't know, knew everything what Darrell Vaz said. We already know about it. We knew it was coming. We prepare for it, in plan for it, and it's time for rollout. And what a way Darrell Vaz remind the country. What a way Darrell Vaz remind the country. Say it was Philip when Darrell Vaz attacked Philip Palwell, like remember say him. Darrell Vaz reminded the people of Jamaica that it was the People's National Party who signed the bad deal in 2001 and turned around in 2016 and signed away the rights of the people of Jamaica. He never say a word. He never say a word. I mean, no, Darrell Vaz was going to deal with it proper. And Darrell Vaz promised to keep a press conference to continue to inform the people of Jamaica about the atrocities of one Philip Paulwell. So all of the initiative where Darrell Vaz talk about the rural bus system rolling out. Oh, and guys, we don't hear the policy when Darrell Vaz talk about we're tracking the school children them with they like owning a school, how them go school according to how them go school and get them money to catch the bus and the absenteeism. That is a very good idea. Because we know so the PNP people, boy, me tell you say Darrell Vaz, I don't know why the Prime Minister never give that ministry long time. I tell you, you do an excellent job. You capture every single area. So where Philip are doing now? Well, Peter Phillips was at the Parliament to talk the truth because Mark Golding asked him to come and say final goodbye. Mark Golding granted him the privilege to come and say his final goodbye. And I would have given speech 3 out of 10 only because it was laden with misinformation, half-truth and propaganda and a little satire, you know? So me I give him 3 out of 10. If you wait, me I give him 0 out of 10. Peter Phillips, you need to go and know somewhere. Me now fat shame you, but you all know you cannot be big like a barrel so much. But overall, and in Troward Powie, no guys, only hear the part when in Troward Powie, Peter Phillips said, when you click on the like button, then I can tell you what Peter Phillips said. I look like the Labour right and listen to Peter Phillips. Peter Phillips said, in a sure which two candidates are run against the man in constituency. 2 candidates the JLP are put up against. Me know so we shouldn't laugh, but it's funny, guys. What do you think? We talk the truth. It's funny, man. It's funny. You hear Peter Phillips today? Peter Phillips said the Jamaica Labour Party has sent 2 candidates to challenge the man run a film constituency. Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus. Boy, guys, if we don't laugh, we cry. What we gonna do? If we don't laugh, we cry. And then Peter Phillips had dropped shit power, you know. You're Peter Phillips, no? You're Peter Phillips. Oh, I'm sorry that my friend called someone that wasn't in the house today because I would want to ask him, you know, if which side is he gonna bring? Because I have the opportunity to campaign against him in the constituency, and I had the opportunity to campaign with him in the constituency. So I wanted to ask him which side will he be on in the next election. Boy, Dr. Chang, you see, you make the people laugh after with Dr. Chang. Dr. Chang, you see, you make the PNP take we as mockery, Dr. Chang. Dr. Chang, please angle your bangle and make sure and sort out the 63 candidates by May 31st. We can't take the disgrace in a Dr. Chang. You know, Labour right easy for shame in a Dr. Chang. You know, the Prime Minister laugh it up because you know the Prime Minister is a jovial man and he don't make nothing bad him. But me tell you, Dr. Chang, we can't take the disgrace. Hurry up and sort out the 63 candidates. Your Kadian says she shame. Boy, me tell you, Kadian, me laugh about it because if me don't laugh, me would cry. And all Prime Minister laugh about it because what we are going to do if we don't laugh, we shame. We shame. Because the PNP use we as macro now. So we are saying up 2 candidates. Oh, you shame. All right. Talk truth. Peter Phillips say he has been the member of Parliament for over 30 years. He's tired to beat the Labour right candidate. And because he beat the Labour right candidate so much, the Labour right has sent up 2 persons now for challenging. But you feel not shame that? Come on, guys. We not go cry. Because we know that Dr. Chang are angling bangle. But yeah, other than that, you know, say nothing significant. Oh, in drop a little shade for Mark Golding, but you know Mark Golding out of touch, maybe not pick it up. But we will pay attention and pick it up. He said the reason why the constitution reform stall is because of lack of trust. And if we're not able to trust each other, it cannot work. And basically, he's saying that the labor right then do not trust Mark Golding because Mark Golding is not a man of his word. He told the government to go ahead and start the process and move with things that we both agree on, have consensus. And when time comes, he agreed with him changing mind. And also, when he told the country that he have a Jamaican passport and he is a Jamaican citizen, turn out he's a British citizen with a British passport. And because of lack of trust, the Constitution Reform Committee stagnant, and we're at a crossroad now. And he said to Mark Golding, put Jamaica first. Put Jamaica first. That's what I'm telling you, guys, regardless of how Peter Phillips do a couple things wrong and upset me, we can point pan 2 or maybe 3 things where Peter Phillips do positive. To date, there is absolutely not one single thing where we can put a finger upon and say, when Mark Golding put the country first. No time at all. And by the way, guys, before I go in a Kerensia, Queen of the Labour Right Party, Queen of the Labour Right Party, one Kerensia Morrison, before I go in our speech, Uno never hear Mark Golding on the political platform down at Clarendon. I throw out Lisa Anna. Hey. Labour rights. Uno never hear Mark Golding down at the political platform. I throw out Lisa Anna. Uno tell me if you not hear, make me tell you what he say. If you not hear, tell me. And if you don't want me to tell you, say tell me Munchie, because I know some of you don't really hear, because a lot of us don't really listen to Mark Golding because Mark Golding is an idiot. But when we hear that little mix up, yeah, we have to run pan it. So Labour rights and friends, between me and you because I'm not spread no story. When Mark Golding go down at Clarendon Sunday, when Mark Golding go up on the political platform, Mark Golding say, big up all comrades. Me pull in who, me fi pull in. Me hug up who, me fi hug up. Me kiss up who, me fi kiss up. And the poisonous one them, me just shoot them out. Yes, my love. He said, big up every comrades. Me hug up who, me fi hug up. Me kiss up who, me fi kiss up. And the poisonous one them, me just shoot them out. Who him attack? Who him attack? No most Lisa and I'm attack. Ara Craig Woods. I know Karen Cross, because Karen Cross leave Mark Golding in party long time. As bad as thing maybe you don't hear me cuss Karen Cross. We don't talk Karen, yes, Lawrence Rowe, Craig Oates, and who again? I don't know if me feel say I'm attack Lisa, and I want to think. Me feel say Lisa and I'm attack. I'm not sure. And me don't know. Me tell you something Labour right. Between me and Uno, because I don't know say what me telling you anything a secret. Me no want we not spread it. But between me and Uno, it is not really here or there for me, Munchie B, if Lisa Anna cross the floor, you know. Because what I don't know and what we need to bear in mind, that we have a strong Labour Party. We have a strong party leader and we have a strong bench. There is no vacancy in the Jamaica Labour Party. So even though me hear some Labour writer run with it and I say, oh, Lisa Anna, it no matter to me if she come across or not. Because I am more focused on Andrew Michael Holness and the team winning the election. Me no business with Lisa. But when me hear that speech from Marky Ginal, me I say, Marky Ginal, I don't know if Lisa and I'm attack, But he say, hug up, if he hug up, then a woman go in a kiss with him sweaty face. Hmm? A woman go in a kiss and his face full of ear and sweat. Ugh. Oof. Anyway, labor right on labor rights. On love, what wrong we don't know? Every time I look, there's another comrade on a advocate. What wrong we don't know? What value Luther Buchanan and you know what? All right, we can leave that alone. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. So back to Darrell Vaz, guys. Back to Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz is promising the people of Jamaica a rural bus system that will benefit every single children in rural Jamaica. Each constituency will get at least 7 buses. Children and part, of course, will get a stipend. Internet in the bus, tracking device in the bus. Qualified, certified, trained driver will be driving these buses. And that is a big deal. That is a big deal. And as it relates to the JPS license, what we can expect from Minister Vaz as stated today in Parliament, the deal that he is negotiating for us will, for the first time in almost 40 years, benefit the people of Jamaica. No more will JPS be able to send people like all me 3 estimated bill. No more will JPS be able to charge us a rate at the US dollar. No more will JPS be able to charge the paying customers when we have a disaster in our country. We are expecting a better deal. Okay? So we thank Darrell Vaz. We thank Darrell Vaz very much for his presentation today. And tomorrow, we're going to spend some time as usual and go through Darrell Vaz presentation. But through me come on so late tonight, I may have so much mix-up to talk about tonight. I'm hoping I'm a mix-up era. Because I'm going to just finish off the program with mix-up. So let us move to the next mix-up. Dr. Poison. Jesus. Jesus. Dr. Poison. Dr. Poison. Look here. I hope Donovan saw Dr. Poison in the alley. I hope Donovan asks his lawyer to sue Dr. Poison, you know. Because the PNP must not be allowed. The PNP must not be allowed to go on a political platform and tell lies on people like that. The PNP must not be allowed to go on the political platform and spread misinformation. And, you know, the goodly senator said it perfect. The goodly senator Elan Thompson rebuked opposition spokesman and Dr. Alfred Dawes for developing what he say is a disturbing and despicable trend. Want to hear that? A disturbing and despicable trend. Me tell you already, you know. Dr. Poison's character is in the mud. Dr. Poison's character, guys, is in the mud. Since Dr. Poison put on that orange shirt, he is despicable. And you can know, say, I know me alone fed up with him. Because hear Dr. Elan Thompson say, disturbing and despicable trend of entering false, deceptive, and apparently malicious information into the public domain. He must be held accountable for this. So I am calling on Donovan Williams tonight to instruct your lawyer to send a letter to Dr. Poison, make him put him money way more because he's rich. Make Dr. Poison put him money way more there because he's rich. And every single night, guys, when I come on the platform, I point out to you guys that because of the PNP people who are working at the ministry, all them do is just leak information to them PNP operatives. All the thing Dr. does get the invoice and every details we claim to say and get. You don't think say the government give him? He thinks say a public information he go ask and get it under the Access to Information Act. He could have, but he not do that. He make sure just call him friend we have working at the ministry and then just send the information to him. And because Dr. Poison want to try to pin something on the goodly MP instead of talk about our company that is owned by the MP profited from buying of the drill. You must sue him, Mr. Williams. You must sue Dr. Poison. Make an example of him. Make an example of Dr. Poison because you know say us the labor right don't like when you turn the other cheek. Because the PNP has been looking for a scandal almost 3 months now. Remember the labor rights, I point this out to you again. From January, the PNP don't release no poll. From January, look like, you know, notice from 2025, the PNP don't put on back down on this part. You don't notice from January 1st, 2025, this and this don't eat no food from the PNP. From January 2025, labor rights and friends, the PNP now release no polls. But they are doing soundings and they are doing internal polls, but they're not releasing it from January. What the PNP is going all over every single ministry. The PNP, I call them PNP friend working at the ministry. I say, you know, information, forgive me. You know, story, you can't, information, mix up, forgive me, not now go on at the ministry. Every single ministry, when the PNP are call all over the ministry, I look mix up. Then go down at the Ministry of Agriculture and they investigate about the fertilizer. When they find out that them PNP friend at the ministry that sell the fertilizer, they don't bother with that again. They don't call in IC. You ever wonder? Let me ask you a question, labor rights. Did you guys stop and ask yourself, how comes the PNP now call the IC and MOCA to go and investigate rather? In Josephine? Or the PNP now asks IC and MOCA to investigate what happened at RADA or the fertilizer them day. You know wonder why? Because as I said 2 nights ago, the PNP people who work in RADA headquarters, they are the corruption. They are the corruption. So PNP don't really want that ball out. Now when Dr. Poison a call for the IC to investigate the drill, in a fee mind him I say, oh, me find the smoking gun. Me find the smoking gun. Donovan Williams company get the contract. So you see, like how Donovan Williams sent out this strong statement to him and instruct his lawyer what to do. I bet you nobody want IC again. I bet you nobody want IC again. The PNP have absolutely nothing at all to campaign on. Because the PNP want to distract the people of Jamaica on corruption, corruption, corruption. So now we have Dr. Poison, no credibility, no integrity, no morals. That is Dr. Paz, Dr. Poison, aka Dr. Draws, kept a press conference today telling all type of false information, misinformation, and half-truth. And I hope, as I said before, people of God, I hope the goodly MP sue you, same Dr. Pice. Now, guys, let us move back to the parliament, people. Let us move back to the parliament. So Parliament went well today. As I said, Minister Vaz had a very long presentation, and tomorrow I'm going to play some part of it and we're going to talk about it. We're going to designate a special day for Darrell Vaz presentation. Since I come on so late tonight, I'm not stay past an hour. We just wrap up some mix up tonight, Samuel. Now, today in the parliament, guys, after Minister Vaz gave his excellent presentation, and then Dr. Phillips gave his farewell kumbaya speech, then the parliament suspended standing orders to make way for the parliamentarians to talk about violence against women, which I thought was a good idea, because we need to send a strong message to the country that the government and the parliament and the people in power will have none of it. So I liked it. So all right now, people, make a walk on through the scenario now. So me never watch it straight, because me tell you before, because Peter Phillips distract me, I put my TV on mute, so me never catch it when it starts. But people of God, me happen to catch it when Angela Brown Burke stood on her feet to address the parliament on violence against women. As usual, I don't know, so she not have on no good clothes. So me not have to describe her clothes. Just use your imagination how Angela Brown Burke look. Me not have to tell you where she have on. Me not have to tell you about her teeth when I brush. Me use your imagination. Me not waste time on her look, so don't know already. Let's just focus on the words that came out of her mouth. Right? Miss Angela Brown Burke, yellow teeth. Here are now, guys. Oh, Mr. Speaker, I rise to talk about violence against women. And Mr. Speaker, what I really want to say that the parliament have an opportunity to set an example for the country. And Mrs. Speaker, when I watched the video of the man beating the nurse, another video came to mind. Another video came to mind, Mr. Speaker. The video of a member of parliament beating a woman with a stool. With a stool. Yeah, man, she did it. She rise to talk about this. You never hear her. I become no one if you play her. Me not go play her. I know the labor right must say no when she don't play her. She spoke about it today. I just know I say when she don't play, because I not to love her. So now tell me say me not to play her. She rose on her feet to them and to talk. I not tell her no. She say, when I saw the video of the man beating the nurse, Mr. Speaker, another video. Let me see if I find it. Guys, see area. Dennis Daily Talk. Guys, a big something in the parliament today, now. A big something in the parliament today. Dennis Daily Talk. A serious business. They suspend the standing order so everybody can speak. Yeah, man. So I can tell you where the lady. Where Denise? Me know you where Denise Daily say, me can't get over Denise Daily and the makeup and fear her face. So me no look, me never listen to her. What Denise Daly say, Michael? Me not hear what Denise Daly say. To be honest, me not tell her like Pana. Me not hear what she say. So, but Angela Brown-Bird, no guys. Here I know. We gotta make a QR up there. A QR up. A Q up there. All right. Here I know. Here I know. Here are. Here are.
Spoke about the culture. And I believe we have to recognize what the issues are to be able to deal with those issues so we can make the change we want to see. And so the first thing I really want to do also is to thank everybody who protested in whatever way that they did. Whether they went out to march or they did it on social media, whatever they did. Because I want them to know that their voice really means something. It means that we are not prepared to continue turning a blind eye to anything of this sort. You know, I was thinking that a big part of our problem is really around boundary setting. Because for so long, men have not known a boundary when it came to women.
Here are.
In so many different ways. And somebody was complaining about what was happening at a school earlier today. That reminded me of this. And I believe that in every facet of life, if it's in the church, if it's in school, in our communities, we have to remind people that the boundaries have to be set. So very quickly, I want to just say, Minister, that a couple of things I really would want to suggest that we do. I'm thinking, I'm asking if you agree, that we have to look at what are the mental issues, the psychosocial issues.
Not even knows that she says so much things, you know, guys. Because I not listen to she.
In this vein. And then finally, I want to talk about the power of example.
Here I know, guys.
That we can say all of what we do today, heartfelt and with good meaning, but we have to make sure that all our actions.
Spanish, then put her face down. Then put her face down and then ask you, suspend, make she talk.
The standing order does require and make the point.
One thing with Bartlett, you know, guys, he might go turn the other cheek, you know. Me know everybody in the parliament, somebody have to make good sense prevail, but why may I tell you? One thing with Bartlett, him always I go say, you let her speak, you know. He's there. That's nice, Bartlett. Sometimes we never can bother with all you. So you know, state, you don't know.
References, comments, elucidation, and indeed,
you hear him?
Strong responses from this honorable house. So,
but let her give a little speech and open up the floor, because the labor right they never want. The labor right, the tribal labor right, them never want Angela Brown-Bird to finish. Because remember, you know, she's supposed to be asking a question. She's never supposed to give a speech. So speaker stop her until her sit down. So we know about it as the man know you know, I do the right thing. Come about in a tribal like we know. So about it asks to suspend the regular business and extend it to everybody. So I think that they are doing. So that they're not in a breach. You know? See? All right. Yeah. Yeah, now we know what should have got Ali. So the MP they ready to shut her down in about, you know, Bartlett already. Because you know, Bartlett always want to look good, you know. Bartlett always want to look good. This one head big and round like a pancake, him always want to look good. All right, sit down now. Well, mate, please, you. Sometimes we can't even bother with you. Sometimes we can't even bother with you, Bartlett, me I tell you.
In this matter for members to participate in a wider
him suggest it, you know, Bartlett. I'm suggest it. Here are no guys. Here are no.
Very much for that, Mr. Speaker. Huh? No, I will not. In fact, I was about to end and I will make sure I do it. I don't want to thank you for the graciousness of suspending the standing orders. I was speaking about the power of example. And I'm reminded by what the member from Essential St. Andrew said about the responsibility we have and the weight that rests on our shoulders as members of Parliament in terms of the example we set and the things we deal with and how we deal with them. And I'm honest to say that when I saw the video, and in particular, where he went back and stomped on her head, there was one other video that it reminded me of a gentleman with a stool hitting a lady again and again and again. And
You hear my whole background?
I
We haven't forgotten that.
that we all, anytime we resign from the courage that is demanded of us as members of parliament to stand up in the face of any such wrong, that we should be ashamed of it.
You hear her?
And I want to just say to every single one of us, let it not happen again. Let us use that and this as two similar incidents that require every single reproach from us, and that the individuals, perpetrators.
My phone can't go no higher, my love.
Because we are talking about an inclusive society where, regardless of who it is, because if we allow some to go free and pretend nothing happened, then we become hypocrites as we speak about this one. And I mean,
And man, you chat too much. You hear her? You hear her? Member say, Matilda, no member say she beat up her matey who work at the newspaper because the matey there with her husband. You know, where Warmington there? She lucky Warmington never there work today. She lucky say Warmington never there work today. Cause she forgot say she beat up for her matey who work at the gleaner because the matey there with her husband. She forgot that. She forget that. If Warmington ever there work today, Warmington will set her straight. Now, guys, when me hear Matilda say that today, guys, my blood a boil because I know say me hot. My blood a boil because I know say me hot. And I know how my party stay. My party will just say, you know what? Let us just ignore the tribal PNP and just let us come together for the greater good. Me know because remember Prime Minister Holness say, him a build a nation, not a tribe. And especially since Uncle Warmy never there work today, I almost lost hope. Guys, you know when me last hope? When me last hope, me not play with Mala Ford say. Me sorry if you don't want to hear what she say, you no go listen. You know when me last hope? When me hear Anthony Hilton Kwashi stand up and I talk about the stool and talk about George right again. So that is why I start my program by saying the PNP came to the parliament with an agenda. PNP come and Anthony Hilton even go as far as to say that he put it on the agenda for send George Wright to the disciplinary committee from 2021, and I know the Labour Party don't call. I know the speaker don't call it up. So this is the PNP. And I like the JLP when just talk one thing and done after 2 weeks, you know. The PNP, they not take their foot off a neck when they put their foot on neck. So Kwashi liar now when I feel him time for talk, guys. Him basically said the very same thing what Angela said, but he start by saying, oh, Prime Minister, I went to a basic school today in Callaloo Muse. I don't know, guys don't know the Callaloo bed or the Callaloo Muse. Right in a Riverton dump, you know. The People's National Party. The People's National Party built a housing scheme right in a Riverton dump. It's about, oh, Prime Minister, you know the place. It's the same pastor that pray. And you know, the pastor called me to come and pray with the kids them today because they're praying for the children. And he started to talk about the incident again. And I say, but Jesus, who is going to save the Jamaica Labour Party? Who is going to come to our rescue today in the parliament? Because Uncle Wami is not there. Prime Minister Holness don't like the tribalism. Won't you be? Are you going to be disappointed today? Guys, when I was watching and I see Sister Kerensia Morgan rise to her feet, I said, come at the hour, come at the lady. I'm going to go for my bed immediately. I'm going to start to ring my bell in my house. Come in and say, trouble the day. Trouble the day when me see Kerensia Morrison stand up on her foot today. And me say, people, Kerensia Morrison rip up the PNP script and dash it out a door. When me say Kerensia Morgan, I don't know sometimes my mouth slip. When I hear MP, hear him, hear this a frozy one, yeah.
And we're going to have to find
hear this a frozy one, yeah.
Solutions. Remember before me just spoke about.
We don't want to hear nothing from you. Or clean up down a river and dump. We don't want to hear nothing from you. River and dump, your big old quash lie. We don't want to hear nothing from you. If we don't want to hear, we don't go and go listen to me. We don't want quash lie up on my phone. Waste of time. Me, I want to queue up for Kerensia. All right. See where you are now.
You know, Prime Minister, one of the things that I observe when you move around the country is how the children regard you, how they are happy to see you, how they embrace you, and the manner in which you greet them. And you are their safe space. And in you, they find a safe place. And that is why 2 days ago, when I spoke to you, Prime Minister, and I asked you about the incident in Spanish Town, you know that community very well, born, raised there. I asked you how you were feeling about it, and you responded one word: gutted. And that, to me, captures the myriad of emotions. And I know that you will continue to take swift action. And I'm sure across the divide, we are all committed to doing this by strengthening the legislative process as the need arises. Mr. Speaker, so yes, we have made much strides in terms of improving the legislative capacity. And as we continue to do so, we will focus on making those laws robust in terms of protecting our children. But let's look at the community, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
There exists an ugly fact.
Don't a jungle.
We are too uncomfortable to call
Don't
it.
a jungle.
That there are many adults in our country who prey on children.
Don't a pain land.
Children in Jamaica, our communities, who live in horror. Children whom, if walls could talk, many of us would cry tears of
blood. Jesus. It's something. Jesus.
Mr. Speaker, there are grown men, and I will say this in the vernacular, there are grown men who are like picking them like.
Where's Karen Cross?
Adult women who pray for little boys. It is an ugly reality.
True.
And Mr. Speaker, its leadership is interesting, member, because as Member Smith was saying here to me that, it's since I am an MP that somehow what is happening within the communities is now magnified as people start coming in and they start talking and they start whispering. We realize the number of adults, the number of men who prey on liquor picnic. They are not interested in a big man. Not 18 and over. Children, a budding girl. And then some of them, I don't want to even make the case of mental illness, I don't know. When the opportunity comes, they strike. And Another thing that is disheartening is when we have parents, hardworking Jamaicans, who may have to choose the type of love. And what I mean by that, I have to go out there and I have to work. And so I trust you to leave my child in your care. So it's not that you leave the child careless. It is an act of love, and sometimes you have to be careful how we judge. It's an act of love to go out there to earn that bread, to bring home. And then sometimes the worst will happen. So I also use this floor to call on our Jamaican brothers and sisters. Be more mindful, be more discerning. Because you see, in this era of social media, sometimes you leave your child with your neighbor, your friend, a family member, and they spend more time on their cell phone or on their device than actually watching the child, looking out for the child. These are ugly realities, and back to the treatment of our children. Sometimes we hilariously refer to men and women who prey on our boys and girls. We look at them and we talk about kids' meal. How did that ever become a joke?
You hear that?
To be referring to a sexual predator as someone who likes kids' meal, it should be condemned in the strongest way. Mr. Speaker, another thing that we have to discuss in this house is that more often than not, the community knows. The community sometimes, many times, is aware of who the pedophiles are. They know about that little girl who is being molested. They know about that boy who is being molested. And nobody speaks. And sometimes families know about it, but nobody wants to bring down shame and scandal in the family. And so husbands are protected, uncles are protected, sons are protected, sisters are protected. Are we ready to have those uncomfortable conversations? So I want to caution us that the issues affecting us, they're close to home, very close to home in our communities. So when we don't want to get up and to make it appear as though there exists a situation in Jamaica where our women and girls are just being brutalized like that. We want to get down, we want to drill down to what some of the uncomfortable truths are. Now, as it regards to the incident with the nurse, I want to thank the persons or whomever it was, who captured that video. Because many times, we say, before you dare and you try to help, you dare videoing. Sometimes persons are in a situation where they can't help. And their way of dealing with it is to bring attention to what has happened.
Yes.
And we thank whomever it was who produced that video. Mr. Speaker, we face here the culture of abuse, spousal abuse, battered women, battered men, from all walks of life. From all walks of life. Men who beat their wife, husbands beating their wives. And it is unfortunate that a former member of Parliament, right in here, it tells us that it touches every aspect of life. There are no barriers. And when we think about matters that are before the court, persons being charged for murder, former parliamentarian, it's really a humbling call that nobody here has the right to be pointing finger. No, it's not the time to make for political one-upmanship right across the aisle. These are issues that we have to deal with. A former parliamentarian, former MP, charged for murder. And we don't want to talk about, I don't want to get into any allegation about any current MP, because then that would undermine the very foundation on which I'm standing, that this is a bipartisan approach. But if I should call it, as you have mentioned, a former MP who represented the People's National Party, charged for murder. Mr. Speaker, I have every confidence that we will continue to strengthen the legislative process and do everything in our power to protect women, girls, and indeed all Jamaicans. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right.
We will.
You hear that? So we want with parliamentarian when we send them to the parliament people over here. So we want when we send with parliamentarians to the parliament. So we want them beat and teach comrades. That is what we want when we tune into PBCJ at evening time and I watch on Tuesday. And then something we want to come out of parliament. And look here, Kerensia could have gone further. But as me tell you, I win already, party leader, I like them. But sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes it is necessary. Because Angela Brownberg speak. And she talk about, when she watch the video, it remind her, blah, blah, blah. Then Mother Uford speak, and she said, let us not point a finger, let us not be partisan, let us come together. Then I done? No, Kwashi Laya stand up again and bring it up again. So no, Kerensia deal with dismiss them. Not one of them not stand up again for the rest of the evening. Not one of them not stand up again for that. I don't hear from them. We don't hear from them. So we have to dismiss the PNP when the PNP come with them talking points and then distraction. Just dismiss them and move on. And by now, guys, every day we over here, before we place over Tribal Kingdom, we say we don't expect the parliamentarians to go to the parliament and go on like how we go on over here. So we already acknowledge that. But we expect when they go to the parliament, don't allow Mark Jefferson Golin to rise to his feet and tell no one heap a lie in the parliament. Don't allow Angela Brownberg to rise to her feet and tell no one heap a lie in the parliament. Don't allow Kwashi Laya, who put the people in a Riverton dump for live, the people in a Callaloo bed, we are live off of the dump, to stand in the parliament and tell no lie when Pittwater running a sea view. We have an election to win. So we want to big up Kerensia and make sure know say we're proud of her. And she go on good today. And she represent us well today. And she send the PNP them packing today. And more to come. The PNP must realize say we not going to lie down and take lick like we are idiot. And me know say the labor rights, we have 2 minutes to go. I just want to tell you something, guys, in my personal opinion. Nobody not give me a message, just my opinion. I don't think any labor right blogger supposed to no back and forth with no PNP people about no drill. And not what Dr. Dawes say. Dr. Dawes is not credible. Dr. Dawes is not honest. Dr. Dawes is incompetent. Dr. Dawes misinformation. And we must not waste time arguing back and forth with any PNP with no distraction. Any live we go on, any TikTok live we go on, anywhere we go on, when they bring up that, we just ignore them and focus on our message. Because the PNP is there to distract. We are there to give out our information to the people of Jamaica. I want to come about violence against women. I want to bring up Maxine Simpson. Angela Brownberg. And people, more things going on at the parliament. Today, the parliament was today. Today, guys, I must say, the parliamentarians, them today, they earn every single dime at a 300% increase. If we have it, we would have given put another 100% on it. The parliamentarians, them today, they earn every single dime. They work today, no? They do whole heap of business today. The Minister of Works, Road and Works, he spoke, he gave a presentation. Michael Phillips stand up a balcony and say, cry, cry, baby, that. Them do what they work today, man. They work today. But as I said, because today, we got so distracted with every type of things, we don't get to do no heavy lifting today. So we just square off today as a mix-up there. You know, sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. Tomorrow we get back to the business of work. Tomorrow we get back to the business of the government work and the politics. But you know, every now and then we have to stop and address the mix-up. We have to stop and address the mix-up. Because one thing with us labor right, we not allow the PNP. We not allow the PNP to run with no narrative and we not address it. And I have to big up Kerensia Morrison because she fixed that. And you know what? Today when Darrell Vaz attack, you know, guys. Today when Darrell Vaz attack, I look over upon Philip Palwell. I look over from Philip Palwell and Philip Palwell cannot make eye contact with Darrell Vaz. He couldn't. He couldn't make any eye contact with Darrell Vaz today. I say, watch Philip Palwell, Lucifer, Nine Life, Kitty Puss, when it comes to Petro Jam. And when it comes to Petro Jam, under the PNP, Petro Jam was a cash fund for the PNP Tapanaris. Under the PNP, Petro Jam was a burden on the taxpayers. And now under Darrell Vaz, Petro Jam export over $500 million. 500 million US dollar what we get from fuel under Darrell Vaz and Andrew Michael Holness. 500 million US dollar. That is the money what we make from fuel under Darrell Vaz and Andrew Michael Holness. While under the PNP and Philip Palwell, Petrojam was just there to hold up space and send PNP people to go work. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yes, let me say a third communication. Me not think a third, guys, me tell you the truth. Me not think a third communication, telecommunication are going to work in Jamaica because personally me think say Flow and Digicel is conspiring, working together to keep the rate at the same cost, to undermine, to sabotage, to tear, to charge. Me no know, guys. You know the reason why I am thinking that a third communication person cannot work? Because based on when we talk to people, the three of them are going upon the same grid. The three of them are going upon the same grid. So how them are going to differentiate themselves? How them are going to make profit? I don't know what I have to say first. I have to say first. I have no confidence. Because right now, Flow and Digicel then don't make one. Flow and Digicel is just two crosses. Flow and Digicel coming like Mark and Dayton. Two crablows. So I not even know. So if this third communication team is telecommunication companies coming, I don't know. I don't know what will work with them. Two criminal what we have here. So right now, then two criminal what we have a work with so Flow and Digicel. Ah God. Flow and Digicel is not for the weak, you know. When they for no know. Them are not for the weak, brother. Every minute Flow call you, I sell you higher speed. Oh, with $1,000 more, you can get a faster speed. Oh, with $1,200 you can, and you're not getting a faster speed, you know? Jesus Christ. You're not getting a faster speed. Me I tell you no. I see a thing. Then come now. Oh, buy this this service, and you're going to get a free tablet. When you go down with your tablet, then on a tablet figure you. Why me not know? Me not know. Me not know. Me not have good feeling about flour and the Giselle. Me not like them. Wish we could have used Starlink. I wish Starlink could have make it cheaper for us. And Starlink would be much better than the two criminal we have our work with. Me tell you now. But the way the country around now and the economy around and everything, we not be surprised if the next 5 years Starlink roll out in a big way. Yeah, Godfrey. And then it's not a faster speed, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Well, guys, international news, you know, so every night I do local and I do international. Now that we're done with local mix up, international news, the US Congress passed the one big beautiful bill since night. So they need to go to the Senate and to go pass. And the Jamaicans in the diaspora will not send money come from Munchie, put the little 5% aside because you will have to pay an extra 5% with the money we want to send. Okay? Just so that you guys know that since night, United States of America passed the one big beautiful bill. Donald Trump personally went to the Capitol today for lobby for bill. Donald Trump now play. Donald Trump personally went to the Capitol Hill today to lobby the Republican and politician to pass a big beautiful bill. Everybody savage, whether you're a citizen or not. Once you send more money to any remittance company, you will be asked to pay an extra 5% tax. Put on 5% aside. You don't have to buy the extra Starbucks. You don't have to buy the Starbucks. You can rest the Starbucks one day because Starbucks there like a $7 and big money. So put that aside and put the extra money on the thing and send on money come to Jamaica in a hard. And by the way, Grace run Western Union. Grace already put out a statement to say that them have an app and you can send from bank to bank. And you have to send it to Western Union. Send it from the bank, from the app, use the app and send it from the app to the bank account. I don't know how that work. I don't know how money sending go foreign. I don't live a foreign. I never send money yet. Do not follow my words. Go do not own a research. Grace said them have an app. Download the app and use the app to send the money straight to your family member account in Jamaica. All right. So that is the foreign policy. More ask you a question, guys. And this is not about, you know, say after I move off of the Jamaican politics, more ask you something. Anybody start feeling any empathy yet for the Asian people? Anybody in my chat start feeling any empathy for the Asian people? Because from the Asian people, they might come, me I say send them back. And me just know say we're not ready for the Asians. But me don't know if I be calm, me go take out my eggs up self now and start watch what going on in Haiti, especially in Port-au-Prince. Me I watch over Sky News, even though me know say Sky News can be a little propaganda news, you know. A little over BBC run a documentary. I tell you say, you know my heart tough. But me I tell you some heartbreak for the Asians. I'm sorry for them. Because if Haiti not sort out themselves in the next 2 years, the Asians will be turning up on our shores in droves. Me I tell you no. If the international community don't intervene and help the Asians will be making their way to Jamaica. I mean, no, we don't want to talk about this. I don't feel like this far off. It is not. As we speak, the criminal and the gangs control 90% of the capital. And just imagine criminals controlling 90% of Kingston. Just imagine criminal controlling 90% of Montego Bay. Make one just think about that. So I am just saying to you guys, we don't want to, I know why the government now address it, because of the political divide in the country. Jamaica is so divided, and because we have an opposition leader like Mark Jefferson Golden, who don't come together upon nothing at all. Mark Golden is despicable. If it had it been even Peter Phillips as the opposition leader, me know him would have sit down with the Prime Minister and with the team and say, look here, either we send extra police over there, we send some more soldier, but we cannot send anybody because we don't have the government, don't have the support of the country, and the government don't have the support of the opposition. And me know Andrew Holness do not want to take it up and send soldier over there, send police over there, and God forbid something happen and the whole country can tumble down upon him. We have to have consensus in order for us to help Haiti. I mean, no feel like say it is not, we can it not affect us, but it will affect us. Because if criminal lock down the entire capital, what do you think the people are going to do? What do you think the people are going to do? The people are going to head to the seas. They're going to head to the sea and turn east and head to Jamaica. So we must send help. We must send help. I mean, I hope after we win the third term, I am hoping after we win the third term and we retire Mark Golden and in tribalist, disgusting self, the country can come together and we can decide that we will help our Asians, brother and sister. I'm telling you, if we don't do history pan 80, look here, me the ignorant too, like how I say no. If we don't do the history pan 80, Jamaicans are more aligned with Asian than with Cuba. Jamaica is more aligned with Haiti than with Cuba. We and Cuba now have nothing in common more than Michael Manley. Absolutely nothing in common. But the same set of slave when they come from, when they bring from Africa, the same family member, they split them up, they left the wife at Jamaica and the husband at Haiti. They carry one of the pitney at Jamaica and one of the pitney at Haiti. That's what they do. We more aligned with Asian. We and Cuba are nothing. We and Cuba are not absolutely nothing. We more aligned with Haiti. I mean, I want to talk about old country and no money because that is false. That is false because let me tell you something. It's not money why we can't take the Asian. It's not money. The United Nations will help. USA will help because Donald Trump no want them in Florida. The reason why we cannot help Haiti is because our country is divided. That is the reason. Me not gonna say Asian people not have problems. So we not have problems. You know, me not understand with you guys. Me go end the life, but me say this too now. We not go type and say Asian have problem and we don't want them here. I will get the most trouble in America like Jamaica when they go. You look over TikTok. You look over TikTok, pan the one them gone over the cross the border. You not see them. You not see the Batman them were over TikTok, Tiki, and the one of them. You know see the disgrace. What am I going with over TikTok? Barney, Tiki, Big One, and Trev, Junior. And Jamaica then come from, The one when you in Quincy supposed to soon come from prison. What not talk about? You stop it. You stop it. You can't broad brush the entire Asian and talk about, oh, them are come with problem. How the problem like Jamaicans? You cannot keep saying that. Because when Jamaicans run and go Mexico and run across the border and go to America, be a problem, then go over there. Are the Jamaicans them who in Florida are send gun come to Jamaica? The Jamaicans them when a Florida At them a send gun come down here, come kill them, come kill we same Jamaica, and the Asian them. And the Asian them a send gun come down here, And we see them Jamaicans them a send gun from Florida to Jamaica to kill Jamaicans and not Asian. And stop it. Stop it. We cannot continue. We cannot continue. We must help Haiti. Jamaica must come together and help Haiti. I know the Prime Minister wants to do more. I know it's because the country divided. I know it's because we not get the support from the opposition leader. We can't help Haiti because the PNP politicize every single thing. Everything. So when we get with third term, crime continue to go down. We continue to pay with debt. UN and the international agencies will help Jamaica. And by the way, the next thing, me tell you something. When the Asians come to Jamaica, the Asians them don't continue with them Haiti doctrine. Them not eat lizard. Them not do obia. And they don't do none of them foolishness. Them come and they integrate themselves in our Jamaica culture. Them learn English. Them go work and they start their family. That is a fact. So I don't want to go talk about all the Asian them bring that here. The Asian come here before and there's no Asian community in Jamaica. Unlike when time the Muslim them go to Britain and they set up their own place at Birmingham and take over the whole of Birmingham and turn it in a Muslim place. And now right now Nigel Farage plan to kick them out. Unlike in Canada where the Indian them take over one place at Canada and one with themselves. Unlike in America where you have little Haiti and little China, that not happen in Jamaica. The Asians will not come here. The Jamaica is such a strong culture. We will not allow the Asians to come here and set up no Asian community down here. We not allow it. Me know that. Me no business if you're not Asian sympathizer, Spice Girl. What the Asian women and children are go through, it is very hard. All right, let me ask you a question. What is the difference between the Asians and the Palestinians? We want to have grace to the Palestinians, but we don't have none for the Asians. Tell me. Why do you guys have grace for the Palestinians and you guys have none for the Asians? Tell me. Want to have grace for the Ukrainian, but we don't know nothing about, we don't speak their language, but we have none for the Asians. You know, sir, because we were colonized, though. You know, sir, we mentality, though. You know, sir, we mentality, though. We don't have no grace to we black brother and sister over 80, but we are going to talk about free Palestine. Eh? Exactly, Erica. No for them about free Palestine, free. We don't know Palestine. We don't know nothing about the Palestinian. We don't speak their language. We don't have their culture. We don't worship the same God. Nothing. We don't have nothing but the Ukrainian, but we are run to them. And right, we near about 80, bursting at the seams. And I go talk about, oh, we don't want them here. Why? Why don't want them here? What they do now? What they do here? We need to cut that out. We need to cut that out. And our third term, we must support our government in helping the Asian people. We must support our government because if more often you never hear the Prime Minister in a Parliament, Prime Minister always want to help the Asian. Prime Minister always want to help the Asian. Him want the moment you think in St. Bruce going to help. We don't hear Bruce speech. The government hands are tied because the country is so divided. And in case you do not pay attention to international news, Britain, Canada, and France now put out a joint statement sent to the criminal known as Benjamin Netanyahu to tell him to send aid into Palestine right now or else them done with him. So you see, after all, You see, after all, but we in the Caribbean here, so now we're going to talk about how we not help Haiti. We have to do more. We have to help the Haitian. That is why I'm saying our third term, Shirley. In our third term, we have to secure the third term. We have to secure it. That is important. We must secure the third term. We must fix the health sector. We must continue to bring down crime. We must move the bureaucracy so we can free up investment and allow the country to grow. We must help reform the education sector, and we must help Haiti. All of those things can be done in a hard. All of them can work together because it's not like say we're not on the right path. We depend it. We depend it. And the Haitians them not have to come here for we help them. We can send help. We have 14,000 police officers. 14,000 police officers. We can help. So I don't want to bring up Haiti over here, so now tell me about me a Haitian sympathizer. I don't want to tell me say me talk about politics. Because I know every now and then I move to something else. I don't like what I am seeing happening in Haiti. Children, where they miss one video on BBC in a Port-au-Prince, where the children them go to school and the gunman in down there saw for a shot and the police there saw for while the little children are go to school. No, come on. No, think about that. We must help Haiti. And the first thing we need to do is ask Haiti what kind of help them want. We can't go and say, Haiti, we have help by bringing it here because that is what the American did and it never worked. France did, it never worked. European Union did, it never worked. We must find out from the Haitian what kind of help them want. We cannot make no decision for the Haitians. We must ask them what they want. And I think France needs to pay back Haiti the money where the Haitian people and the money where Haitian people pay them for their freedom. I think the President Macron and his crew need to pay back France and Haiti some other money that we then take. But that's our next story. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening as usual. Please, please, please. Your Spice Girls, so we come to help us. And the Andrew Michael Wholeness, yes. Your Spice Girl, look what Anita writes. She said, Munchi B, if we get Asians to work in Jamaica, we would have be productive. Spice Girl, no want them here, Anita. Spice Girl, no, with Asians don't have to come here for we help them. As I said before, we can help them to secure the country. We can help them to set up our government. We can help them to help themselves. We don't have to bring them here. We don't have to bring them here. That is just one of the options. And in the we don't know we can send help. We don't have to come here since we don't want them here. But I wonder if we don't hear what the Minister of Health say about the birth rate. We don't also no want Asians here. And we're going to have up the baby. We're going to have up the baby. When you see Dolly them now breed. When you see Dolly them now breed, child of God. Who are going to have up the baby them? To continue the generation and to continue the country. Who are going to have up the baby them? Because the Dolly them do them body. Dolly them do them breasts. And the Dolly them are big over TikTok. The young girls them now breed up. The Dolly body them snatch lifestyle. Well, Dolly down. Every young girl. I do them body now. Nobody now walk on. The long breast days are over. Long breasts are in the 90s. Long breasts are under Percival time. Under Andrew Michael Wholeness. Young girl, I do them body, me love. Won't you be, we need more policies to focus on more financial help for mothers. Child of God, we the young girl love money. I don't know what the government can give them for breed. The government have to go give them one council house and baby bonus. The only way the government can get the young girl off a breed right now is to give them a government house and baby bonus a month time. Nothing less than that can get them for breed. I mean, I ask you. Ask them. Ask them. The only way the government can get the young girl that we have a baby right now, Dre views, is to give them a free house and a baby bonus some time. Nothing less. Nothing. And free breakfast and free lunch in school. And free bus. So that is the young girl them now breed up, my love. So I don't know when I go get people to replenish the stock. When I get them from Dolly, them now breed. So we need to think about a plan B. And as I said, the Asians don't have to come here. We can help them in other way. We and Cuba are friend. We don't need no, we not Cuban and can stay there and let the dead bury their deads. We and Venezuela are a friend. The Venezuelan then can stay. Speaking of the Venezuelans, guys. Speaking of the Venezuelans before me left. The Latin community in Florida, in a Ruby Red, Florida, voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump after sleepy President Joe gave them temporary protection stay in the country up to 2026. Them are grateful and they vote against themselves. Me not at the one them will run over the board, me at them family member. Me at them family members voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump. When Donald Trump win the election, first thing Donald Trump do, I cancel the temporary protective order for them. When them carry Donald Trump to the Supreme Court, I remember say the Supreme Court a red court and when Donald Trump stuck it, When them carry the case to the Supreme Court, my love, the Supreme Court yesterday sent down a ruling said Donald Trump can't send them home. Boy, I tell you, say, guys, if me have money, would I keep a party? I hope the people them video them when they go up on the plane back to Maduro. And the best news when I hear the Supreme Court say yes, Donald Trump can send them back home. It was the happiest time in my life since Donald Trump became the president of the United States of America. It made my day yesterday when me and Donald Trump say it. Because you know what? Because they thought that they were white. Them things said and it's special. Them are grateful and I love what Donald Trump fixed them business. So we don't want nothing to do with the Venezuelans and we don't want nothing to do with the Cubans. But they stay with the PNP. Somebody said, Munchibi, you really think we can take in all of those Asians coming here? No, we cannot take in the Asians that is coming on the boat. We must send them back. If we're going to bring in Asian in the country, as I said before a couple months ago, it must be on like a work permit. It's like how we send people to Canada go work on the farm. We must bring in the Asians them for a reason. So they can come in, come farm, they can come in, come help with construction, and they can come in, come work in the nursing home when the government have got bill up. The government nursing retirement home when the government have got bill for indigent people, they can come and work in those. They can't just show power shows in a boat. They will be illegal and they must be sent back. We have to have a proper channel where they apply and where we vet them and where we give them a permit and then work. That is it. Won't you remember we have a medical arrangement with Cuba? We no business about Cuba and a free we work them for. They can't go along back. They can't go on back. We're not free. Every one of them when they get their salary, and I beg them nothing. The Asians can come, just like how the Cuban them come and permit come work, the Asians them can come help with the farming. Because we must improve on our farming. We must be able to feed ourselves. So we can have the Asians them come and help us to farm on the land in our Clarendon, help us to farm the land in Westmoreland. Them can come. They can come help with construction and they can come and help in different areas on a work permit. Now, if they come on work permit and then find Jamaican man will love them off, because Asian girls, I'm a nice girl, Asian girls, I'm a nice girl with nice big back and behind and they're not ugly. They're normally black and pretty. So if the Asians lady them come on them permit, I don't know Jamaican man love woman. So you see the Asian girl in company permit and the Jamaican man then love them off and take them and go marry them, then they become Jamaican. Then they become Jamaican. Same thing with the Asian man them. If the Asian man then come and the long time big woman will love young boy like look at Annie over TikTok, where they with TikTok police. TikTok police don't even have $1. And they sit down over big bad pan and wash TikTok clothes with their hand. You have careless big woman like Annie, So if a careless big woman like Annie, see the big strong Asian man I want to take him and marry him and give him Jamaican citizenship, fine. Then we can have students. Asian students can come and student visa to come to our colleges. And after they come, and depends on which we then train in, like specialist area, we can hire them. And after them work for us for 5 to 7 years, then we can apply for them green card. See like how America do it? What do you think about that, Erica? Same like how America do it? See, Anita said they can do landscaping. Yeah, them can do landscaping. The young people them can come and go to our colleges. And we can, when the doctors them and the specialists, all of them with people what we need. And when them can come and when they finish, we can give them a job. And if everything work out with we and them, they can apply for them green card. That's how we bring in the Asians in the country. We never say they must come up on a small boat and take over our country. Jamaica cannot manage with an influx of Asian. We know about Jamaica rum punch. Right now, the supermarket them want worker, call center want worker, the fast food place want worker, the construction sector want worker. We need worker. Jamaican people don't want work, they want beg pan TikTok. The Jamaican young people do not want to work. They want beg pan TikTok. That is why the Mexican them cross the border and take the work from the United States young people them, because them don't want to work neither. And I sending I read Jamaica as well. We see Merlina say we need mason, we need plumber, we need construction worker, we need welder, we need people, we need trained and skilled workers in the country rum punch. We need trained skilled workers, and if the Jamaican young people do not want to work, we must import people to do the work. Look here, Prime Minister Holness said 2 years ago, and the dunce PNP and idiot them push back and say, oh, Prime Minister plan to import people. But if we don't have the people for work, what we are going to do? If we Jamaican people and don't want to work, what we are going to do? The economy will not grow with the lazy young people and what we have now. We are beg over TikTok. See, Anita say in Bahamas, people rather employ the Asians more than the yes, because the Bahamian young people and don't want to work. The same thing we are reached down here too. So if the Asians them want to work, we want to stop them. If the Asians them want to come to Jamaica and do the dirty work, then with the Americans don't, with the Jamaicans don't want to, we want to stop them. If the Asians are skilled and they can work in the field that we need masons, carpenter, plumbers, electrician, welders, we must allow them to come. We must allow them to come. See, Sharon, I say, Canada need workers no much less. Of course, because Sharon, you don't realize that the young people they don't really want to work. So make you think the Mexican they full up of America, so because the Americans do not want to work. So the Mexican them just cross the border and do the work. Look here, we know so we are labor right and we are not done, so we must we can have sensible reasoning. We can have sensible reasoning. We not, remember PNP are idiots, Remember where PNP look, them only see orange, We see country. We us labor right under the leadership of our visionary Prime Minister Andrew Onis. We are about building nation. We are nation builders. We want to build with country and build with economy and build up with skill laborer and build up with country in the right way. We not see color and we not PNP are idiots. Tony said, no excuse, Munchi. Implement policy so Jamaicans can take up the work available. Tony, before me leave, Tony, could you please type in the chat and tell me what policy would you suggest that the government implement so that the Jamaicans can pick up the work, can take up the work that is available? Please. Could you please, Tony, before me leave, may I give the last word? Could you please tell me what policy the government must implement so that the Jamaicans can take up the work that is available? Please, may I give you the floor? You're the one, child of God. No, Munchi, we Jamaicans will have people coming in and take over our country with their culture. Liar. So how of America not take over the American country culture? So all the millions of immigrants in the diaspora not take over the culture over there. There's never been a time when Cubans come here and then take over with culture. Jamaican have people as strong people. They come to our culture, we not play around. When they come to our culture, we not play around. And let me tell you why that is wrong, child of God. When a Jamaican woman, let me give you a simple example why that make sense, child of God. Erica, tell me if I lie, me I tell. When a Jamaican girl or a Jamaican man marries an American or a Canadian or a British citizen, what they cooking at their house? Tell me. What them children wear? How they grow up them pitney? Type and tell me. Type and tell me. When born Jamaican immigrant go America, and then married to the American citizen, men and women, how they grow them pitney? What kind of culture they teach them pitney? Type and tell me, child of God. No, child of God, may I ask you, you live in America, you have children, what kind of culture you teach your children? Tell me. Be honest. What type of culture you instill in your pitney in America? If you have a child that is born in America, what kind of culture you teach your child? And I say, when the child become Jamaican and big woman, when the child under age and live under your roof, what kind of culture you instill in that child? Because me know 90% of the pitting them were born in America. Them talk, them mother speak pat to them. They know Jamaican culture. Them mother cook rice and peas. They know Jamaica music. Them so them even call themselves Jamaican. So no, don't tell me, say, oh, they want to take over our culture. Jamaican culture can't take over. Jamaica culture cannot take over. Our culture is so rich and vibrant and strong and unique. People want borrow with culture. People want to pretend so they're Jamaican. So do not tell me what them going to take over with culture. Them want, when every time when me out on TikTok, me hear them and say, oh, I'm a Jamaican and my mother now make me sleep over. I am a Jamaican and my mother, Jamaican immigrant when they go to America and they ban. Of course, they give them like a leeway. They not beat them because they know they can't beat them and so. But they make sure to instill Jamaican values in them kids. Yes, so don't tell me about them take over no culture, sister. Our culture can't take over. Our culture cannot take over. Not dear. Not time. Me, a family member, and everyone I know upon here, so a family member who have American children and Canadian children and British children and a Jamaican culture on teach on a pitney. Every Sunday, in America, I cook rice and peas. And I'm born American, no cook rice and peas. A Jamaican go over there go cook it to them. And we go in America go teach American people with culture. And we go in America go teach. We not see how when Jamaican artists go foreign, they make the most money in a foreign because our culture is strong and vibrant, and our culture is above all culture. Yeah. So don't want everybody want to take over with culture now. We not try every way. I try every single way not to help the Asian. I realize, my people in me know, try every single way not to help the Asian. Me know that do. Can't trick me. Try every single way them a try, Erica, to criticize the Asian. Me know everywhere. But Asian are going to take over with culture. What culture? When we done with the Asian, then they not even remember say them are Asian. When we done indoctrinate the Asian, then don't even remember say Haiti then come from. As so Jamaica work with anywhere we go, we dominate. Anywhere we go, we dominate. Chatter Jamaica culture. Without no apology. Make you think the rest of Caribbean they hate we so. Anywhere we go, we dominate. Cause we're, Rosalita said, this mad girl them. This mad girl them. Jamaica not our culture. No matter with it. Me not say if you agree with me on everything with the Asian them, but you must not say that because you know that is not true. Stop it, man. I don't know. Me, I don't know. Always can discuss things. We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree. But me know saying after the election, when Prime Minister go to Parliament and start discuss how we are going to help the Asian, me know none of them cost the Prime Minister. That is what me know for sure. For sure. I know that when Prime Minister Owens turn up in the Parliament next sitting after the election and start to tell the country so we are going to help the Asian, no labor right now because Prime Minister Owens, well, I'm going to say, yeah, man, we could help them. Me know say I sound stay no labor right. Me know I sound stay. Oh, so me now worry myself. Me now worry myself. Me now argue with you no more about the Asian. Me I make my Prime Minister take charge, and my Prime Minister will take charge very soon. And when he take charge, I go say, all right then. Prime Minister is right, make we help them. You know, so me now look for Tony, tell me how the government can implement policy for people, yet, True Munchi, Jamaica culture are very rich and being imitated by a lot of others nation. Everybody wants to be Jamaica, just helping the Asian in their own country, not in. Yes, Tony, and I agree. We can help them in their own country, and we can set up a system where if they want to come to Jamaica to work and to go to school, them can come. That is a good idea. I agree. I agree. I agree, Tony. Don't get me wrong. I agree. Anyway, now, guys, thank you so much for supporting Munchi B Talks Politics. Thank you for clicking the like button, the share button, and the everything button. Guys, please remember to watch the ads and the video. Do not skip all of the ads. If I even one ad, don't know if watch it. And me say me governor or if watch it live and I at daytime, just put it on a smart TV while you're not cooking dinner on the kitchen, while you're not clean up on a room, while you're on TikTok or fast and TikTok police and any business. Just make the live run and make the ads run and make everything run and make Munchi B get the 100% support. Guys, inbox me and tell me if you think I must go down a Pernell Charles Jr. Sunday. Please. Yes, Mikhail, call me, Mikhail. Please call me. Guys, please, the people who know me, people who have a personal number like Mikhail and the crew, please to text me or WhatsApp me and tell me if you think it's a good idea if I'm going down a Pernell Charles Jr. You know me as such man and a friend. You know me not like to confront people. You know me is about Andrew Owens' work. I don't know me not like me not go in an argument with nobody. Nobody come step to me and whine an argument with me. So no give me good advice if me go down a Pernell Charles Jr. Sunday. Please, WhatsApp me and tell me what you think, okay? Munch your WhatsApp not work. It work, Veronica. What do you mean it not work? See it here. What do you mean? It work. It work, man. It works, see eh? Text me and tell me if you don't take me for go. Cause me no want nobody come want kind of an argument with me. I want come cuss me. Cause people are send message to me, but me I ignore it. So, but me no want to put myself in a position where me and people mouth have a meet. So, no tell me if me for go. What happened there on Sunday? Jamie never hear about it. Jamie never hear. Spice Girl. Jem never hear what going on Pernell Charles Sunday come. Big conference. Conference of all conference, my love. Prime Minister will be there. Whole heap of people will be there from, oh my God, a crazy excitement and celebration of the Jamaica Labour Party. I go on down there. Big conference, Jem. You never hear? Mm-hmm. Sharon said, scroll up and see her advice. I'm going to say, Sharon love me, you know. Sharon love me from Cliffy's days when I asked Christ. She said, when she go after church, all right. She always communicate with my minister over Cliffy's. I'm a long time friend that. All right, guys. If you not say, Kerensia will be there. Whole heap of people with me. Never know, so never know about it. Yeah. Miss Chin talk about it a lot. Miss Chin a part of the team down there, and she say a big thing Pernell Charles are going down there. Big thing. Southwest Clarendon. Prime Minister come at Southwest Clarendon can do what? When him a come, oops. When the Prime Minister come at Southwest Clarendon, guys. You know see that advertised? But you know what, guys? Prime Minister go down at St. Elizabeth Thursday come down slowly. You know see it? Prime Minister go down slowly Thursday come. I see one ad pass slowly page. You roll out and support the Prime Minister. And if you not pass me gate, you can't come pick me up because I can't drive down Spurtree Hill, forget it. But if you not pass through Central, you call me and tell me so not pass, I'm going to come with you. If you not pass, I can't come because I can't drive down Spurtree. But the Prime Minister go down slowly Thursday. So everybody went in a St. Elizabeth, south, east, northeast, everywhere. Go down slowly, go support the Prime Minister. Please. Big things are going down there. When him come at Central. Manchester? Samuel, you know, here's some Mark Bowling and Dayton come at Central. Come keep town hall. You hear that? What am I come and go about? Yes, Jem. Very much afraid. Very much. Yes, me hear say such man, Frozen Mark Bowling and Dayton. I come down here, come keep town hall. Must have out of either out of Manchester Eye or out of Gulf View. I don't know where. I'm telling you something. I don't make it now. I'm talk about it now. I'm telling you something. In the community where I live, I one community group. You know, you could have citizen association group where then talk about if they not no water, then talk about if light post drop down, then talk about if, you know, every little citizen thing. When me looking at the group, guys, remember saying no, guys, they said it is a citizen association group for us, the member of the citizens, to communicate and to share ideas. So, like say, if we not know what, not me, with the community where we live in, them water come on and off. So, you know, sometimes they don't have any water, so they can communicate in there, and them can every little thing. As some church people run it, right? People, when me in the group sit down, Mikhail, and I be a PNP, has me see her coming at the group. When me in the group sit down, and the councillor from the Nat Patrick division, miss in the group, me just say to my husband, come. Come out of this group, yeah. Cause me no joke. You know, me say, no. Once they start mixed politics, is it they allow me to throw labor right things in the group, or we have to come out? And you now go want me throw no labor right things in the group. Can you tell me from day one, say, when me come in the group, me must be decent. And me act accordingly, no, Michael. Me act accordingly. Me not put no politics in the group. Me not make no problem. Me sit down in the group comfortable. When me looking at the group, People, PNP ads. We have to lift up out of the group, me and him. You saw PNP operate? You saw PNP operate? That's why I don't want to come tell me about when she in a political. I don't want to tell me nothing like that. The PNP illustrate every single thing. Remember me telling us the group, a citizen association group, guys. Yes, Chuck. Remember the Christian people then form the group and say a citizen association group. Yes, me I come right now, Michael. At that then tell me, and me in the group from burial before burial, and they convince we say this group is to communicate about things that is happening in the community. Like if burial, I think if burial, that's why, guys. That's why, guys. One time, them both, give Rhoda this. When they write a letter to give to the member of parliament, something they want the member of parliament to do. Who can deliver a letter to the member of parliament? I don't look. I look at things and I smell the rat. I don't look. I don't look, but they want something I beg. Something they did I beg. I don't know what they did I beg. Oh, we want to deliver a message, a letter to the member of parliament. Anybody know the member of parliament? Mrs. Same like how you know the PNP councillor to put him in the group. You should know the member of parliament to put her in the group too. I don't look at them. I don't look. So me just take up my little labor right tribal self and come out of them group. Because I know say me no nice already. And because a group of church people, I don't want to show me colors, me just take up my bell and exit. I'm just telling you another little story of it, telling you how PNP take over every single thing. Yeah, but anyway, guys, thank you. So right now, we don't have no vote in that group there. Because I group their PNP group. And I some church people, guys. I some church people. Some church people. But anyway, I'm very sad for know say them people will live round up and live at PNP. I'm very sad for know. It's a long time, Michael, man. Anyway, yes, guys. Yes, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. What are we, Derek Ghana foreign, guys? What are we, Derek Ghana foreign? Derek Nano house. Derek has every night, Derek a beg somewhere for live, to sleep. Derek living at the park. Big up labor, right, Derek? Derek Ghana foreign again. Derek a take plane like taxi, and some people never travel yet. Derek will live in a park. Guys, come here. Come here. Derek. And we know Derek will labor right, brother. So we have to big him up. Derek will live in a park. Derek will beg every single night. Derek will beg every... Come here, just come. Oh, Jesus, I left. Where I left now, sister. Derek will living at the park, come in. We beg every day. I say, people, run out. No. And help Derek, now I have to sleep tonight. Derek reach a foreign. And some people never take plane yet. One Derek, guys. One Derek. Me not tell a lie. You know me talk everything in a one. One Derek. Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for joining Munchie B Talks Politics tonight. Thank you for like. Thank you for share. Yes, sellers, WhatsApp me, please. Like, share, subscribe, spread the message. Please remember to watch the ad so we can get the support. And thank you so much. Me never hear cause me hear it. Me never heard cause me not hear anything I run no ad. Power, Linda, pan Pernell Charles thing. Yeah, man, Pernell Charles suck my Sunday. Miss Chin tell me from last week. Where Derek gone, guys? A Canada or a Panama? Can you come in and say a Canada? Where Derek gone, guys? Canada or Panama? Jesus. If Derek ever gone to Canada, me drop off of that chair, yeah. If Derek Morgan ever gone to Canada, Camille, me drop off of that chair tonight. Derek gone to Canada? Kerensia Panama. Thank God. Anyway, guys, tomorrow we talk. Guys, me can't be going up enough because me not business with the PNP. They want to say me not get enough support. Once you not support me, I'm happy over here. So thank you very, very much. And tomorrow we're gonna find out where Derek gone. Tomorrow we're gonna find out where we labor right brother Derek gone. Alright, later guys. Derek gone to Canada.